It's time for the #1 radio show you've never heard of.
No, she wasn't ready.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now!
I don't know who this Roy old guy is, but I want him and his friends dead.
You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
This goes out to all my niggas spending their lives.
Oh man, it feels good to be back. Been gone like 4 weeks without doing a new show. My heart was hurting. I was in pain. Your ears had a relief because you guys were Roy O free for about 4 weeks. But at the same time, they were probably bleeding because we were playing the same episode for about 4 weeks.
Man, I missed that. What was it? What was that talk about in that episode?
Which one?
The last episode, you guys were talking about, oh, we got this new player. Whiteside doing really good.
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago. Whiteside. I think we know who Whiteside is by now.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we got lots to go over today. Jock Talk will make its return at around 7:15-ish. We're also going to have the debut of In or Out. That's going to be at around 7:30. In or Out, basically, I'm just going to spew off a couple of nonsense, and you tell me whether you're in or out. Simple as that.
Pretty simple.
Yeah, self-explanatory. And closing out strong. We're going to have to wait till October for some new episodes, but we're going to close off with Walker Talkers and probably a little bit of Arrow and Talk Flash. Arrow and Talk Flash. Well, kind of works out, but let's just keep on. Let's get straight into who we have here. As usual, we have Mr. John John. Say hello, John John.
Hello, everybody.
Ricky is joining us in studio today.
What's up?
And Mr. Lewis is going to be the one pushing the buttons.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am pushing all the buttons over here.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Octavio couldn't make it because his mom is having, I think, some gallbladder stones removed. So we wish him the best.
I thought he told us that off air.
What did you just say?
You could have just said it was personal. You ain't got to know everything. You didn't tell him his life story.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I'm just looking out for my boy. I want to wish him.
Put his name
sorry,
out there.
I hope
and
everything's
everything.
okay.
As well, you could have done that as he's
Hotel
gone
room.
for personal reasons. And
Hospital room, hospital.
We wish him luck and everything.
What did you
he's
just
doing.
say?
Fine, guys. I shouldn't be airing people's dirty laundry. I get it.
By the way, that's on the Fridays at 9 o'clock, at 8 o'clock.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Plug. Shameless plug.
Plugging. That's radio for you. All right, well, let's go ahead. Let's get straight into the headlines this week. Disney fans were on the verge of practically a riot last week when Disney announced that Cinderella's castle inside the Magic Kingdom would now be known as Elsa's Ice Palace. Of course, the announcement was made on April 1st. Turns out it was just an April Fool's joke. Thank God, because I was about to raise some hell. I really was.
Yeah, that can't. I mean,
Like,
imagine
you cannot do that.
Yeah.
Cinderella's castle
But
is
think
Magic
about it.
Kingdom.
Think about it. That's their Cinderella nowadays, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I never
but
watched the movie.
she's brand new. I love the movie's awesome. The movie's great. It's doing wonderful for Disney. But you cannot rename something as iconic as Cinderella's castle.
They got to make one next to it, like
You
right
can't.
next door, but smaller.
Okay,
No,
you can
make
do
a
that. That's
Winterland.
fine.
or something.
Why?
Yeah,
A
just
Frozen
expand.
land.
Disney keeps expanding.
Oh yeah, just
Just keep expanding.
take more land away from
Expand.
us.
Yeah, they're already gonna have a Frozen ride.
Take it from the
that
Seminoles.
they're making in Epcot.
Oh really?
So they're gonna have enough Frozen stuff. Just expand the park. You don't have to rename nothing. Thank God, like I said, it was an April Fool's joke. But on the same subject, AMC was also trying to be a little funny, and apparently they decided to announce that Twilight heartthrob Robert Pattinson would be taking on the role of Negan in The Walking Dead. Thankfully, that also was an April Fool's joke. Because that would have freaking just destroyed the entire Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I can't picture a glitter-eyed vampire as Negan.
Hey, I'm really a vampire. I'm not dead. I'm dead, but not that dead.
I'm kind of dead. That's
Something
what vampires
something
are.
weak like that would
That's
happen.
what vampires are. They're dead, but they're not really dead.
I mean,
Something weak like
we
that.
can't mess up the show and plot zombies. Plot zombies with bringing in Robert Pattinson. Man. God forbid.
I don't see him on the show.
Yeah, because you
I
can't
just
fit him
don't.
in with the plot and
Yeah.
zombies.
I don't.
Yeah.
But whatever. Thank God, like I said, both of those were able. What are you doing, bro?
That's boo. Horrible. That would ruin the show, like you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Is the show has the show not been ruined? I heard the show is horrible this season.
No, you're talking about. It's great.
Well,
It
what
ended
I've been hearing.
amazing, but we'll get into Walker Talkers later on.
Oh.
Also in the headlines, South Carolina police officer Michael Slager has been charged with murder after shooting a fleeing unarmed subject 8 times in the back.
subject.
Or suspect.
We like to
whatever.
call these people people.
Well, you know what I mean.
When
Yeah,
did this
but-
So
happen?
that, they refer to him as a suspect.
When did this happen?
How could he be
I
a suspect
believe
if
it
he's the
happened
victim?
on,
So he's the victim and the suspect?
That's
I mean, he murdered the suspect. That means he's
hey,
the
bro,
victim.
I didn't write the story.
I mean, you see
He's
where
a
I'm
victim?
I
getting
see
at?
exactly where you're getting at.
Okay, you see how the wording can be confusing?
I see exactly
He
where you're
murdered
getting
the
at.
suspect instead of he murdered a victim or the person that they might have believed, but I mean, so what?
So he's gonna.
I mean,
get,
that's so
he's not
what?
gonna
That's
get-
so what?
He's not
I
gonna get
mean-
nothing. He's gonna get a paid vacation.
Dude, he's
I don't
getting
think-
no. This is different from the other ones that have been suspended without leave. He's been charged with murder.
All right.
All right?
What do you think is gonna happen?
He's been charged with murder. Let me just finish reading off the rest of what I got
Colors the
here.
guy.
The
He's
victim.
gonna get probation.
See, this is where they refer to him as the victim. See?
Exactly.
The victim was identified as 50-year-old Walter L. Scott. Slager apparently said he had feared for his life because the man had taken his stun gun in a scuffle after a traffic stop on Saturday.
And then what really happened?
A video, however, shows the officer firing 8 times as the man, Walter Scott, fled. The video also seems to capture Slager, the officer, dropping what appears to be a gun or stun gun next to the victim.
Oh,
Not surprised.
Wow.
And all this was caught on camera.
Good.
So
So how many of these are we gonna have?
He's gonna get some justice.
All right, but maybe him. But how many of these have to happen around the country before we open our eyes and see that there's a huge ass problem going on?
So what
there's
should they do?
obviously a problem here. There's
Okay, but no
obviously
one's
something wrong.
stopping. No,
You
when
can't stop him.
yesterday on Facebook, I saw people just defending this man. They're saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have been doing anything wrong." You know, these people actually cape up for these cops, and these cops are these dumbass jocks that we graduated with that don't know anything, and then the easy job they can do is become a cop and still have power.
Yeah, but anybody that says that this guy was in his right needs to watch the video. This man is a
Dude,
50-year-old man
People said it was
running
okay.
away, and the guy's not like sprinting. The guy's an old
Eric-
man. He can't even run. He's like 20 yards from the cop.
Right.
Cop doesn't even attempt to run after him
course
or
not.
nothing. He doesn't have anything on him. There's
Where
no
was-
weapons.
People saw the
They're
Eric
like
Gardner
in that-
video
Huh?
when he choked him out. People saw the Eric Gardner video and did not change anything. People were still saying that it was his fault.
Mhm.
You shouldn't have been You shouldn't have been selling loose cigarettes. Shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, but I mean, it's just annoying. It really bothers me that they have to think completely differently when they walk out the door. A black person or a minority have to think completely differently than a white person because they're at risk to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what they do, even if they have a little bit of weed on them or cocaine, it does not justify murder. It does not justify
doesn't.
killing somebody.
I agree. I agree.
And you know what?
110%.
You know what? The cops are. They're trained to, if they shoot or use their weapon, that they have to kill you. They're trained to kill
use
you.
deadly force.
Yes. They're not trained to shoot you in the kneecap and let you live. No.
Yeah, that's why this man, they're not letting him get away with it. They're charging him with murder. If you see the video, like I said, the guy runs maybe 20 yards, and he's not even. The guy is kind of like a limp. He's an old man. He can't run. He's got no weapons on him, and he fires and shoots him.
So the
times.
cop, he's screwed. The cop is screwed.
The cop is screwed. It's on video.
But if that wasn't on video, what would have happened? He would have planted that and nothing.
That's the problem.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
And you
right
know that
there.
wasn't the first time it's been it's been done. Excuse me.
No, obviously, if they got caught on video,
They're used to doing it.
Obviously, they've done it
If
before.
he had no reaction
But you
to it, he just
because
did it real
there
fast.
was 2 officers
Who's
there.
taking down statements?
Sorry,
When somebody gets in trouble, who takes down a statement?
a friend of his.
A cop.
probably.
Bingo. So I mean, that's
That's
what happened.
the
That's
part
what
that
happened with
there
Michael
was
Brown.
two-
That's what happened with Eric Gardner.
There were 2 cops there. The one that did the firing after he shot went back to wherever their scuffle was. Apparently, picked something up, and that's when he walked back over to Scott and just dropped it. And you see it in the video. He clearly drops. It looks like a gun or like a stun gun. It's probably the stun gun
We
that
need to
he's
put
talking
this
about.
on.
And the other cop does nothing about it.
Of course
We need to
not.
watch this
Does
video.
nothing.
They're a
and put it
gang.
on website.
They
They're-
started saying that, oh, once they shot him, they went and they tried to use CPR on him to revive him. Nowhere in the video
They're a
does it say
government-
they did CPR.
They're a government-funded gang. is
They
what
put
are.
on all he
They-
did.
So true.
All the cop did was put on a pair of blue plastic gloves, went over, pretended like he was inspecting him. He was already dead. He was pronounced dead on the scene.
Mm.
I mean, what excuse is there to shoot a 50-year-old man 8 times?
Was the
in
man
back?
black?
He was a black man. Yes, he was an older black man.
Well, guess what? Before the video came out, he had written a statement that gave it a good excuse. That's the thing. You know, it's the lying, it's the accountability. They don't have any of it, and you know, we're just cannon fodder. I mean, we don't matter. We have to bow down to them, and it's not that way. I mean, unfortunately, I hate to bring this up, but we pay their salaries, and that's a big deal. You know, we're supposed to feel protected. And I don't feel
we don't
protected.
feel protected.
I don't feel protected
I'm
when I see
totally-
those
I
lights.
get scared when
I'm
I see
totally
that. And I'm not
for-
even having anything.
Yeah, I'm totally for setting a law in place that the cops must wear the cap. But you know
No,
that somewhere
they'll
along the
still get
line,
away with it.
the footage is gonna go missing,
Mhm.
or they were in a bad reception area where they couldn't record footage. It's gonna happen.
Look,
Can we ever stop this?
there needs to be a
I don't think we can.
There needs to be a citizen committee made by the cities, and they judge cops. Not the cops shouldn't be doing that. It should be a citizen formed committee,
Mhm.
and they should be the ones who are judging cops. Who come from poor areas, rich areas, all these different areas,
Yeah, that's just war.
and that's how it should be
Just
done.
Sounds like
They
war.
should be the ones, because we're the ones paying the salary, and if we're not feeling protected, then we need to stand up and say something. We can't because everyone's
but you know
scared.
what the problem with everybody standing up? Someone's gonna get shot. again.
Okay, and it
That's the
sucks.
problem.
Not
But
shot. Just
That's
like
the reality.
very-
Unfortunately, that's the reality of it. You go ahead and you
Mhm.
show any kind of protest or anything like that, and
Mhm.
the officer feels threatened,
well,
you're getting a bullet.
well, positive change is never easy. Just ask Gandhi and ask Martin Luther King and ask all these great revolutionists throughout history. It's never easy, and they have to make sacrifices, and people should have to do that sometimes.
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what else we can do. This is like the 5th,
Every-
6th case in like less than a year.
5th or
I-
6th, dude. There's so many more.
Exactly, that we know about. That we know
Yeah,
about.
Britain and France don't have cops killing people. Germany,
They don't have guns.
Germany
well-
doesn't have cops killing people. I think it was 8 in the last like 3 years or something like that. We have
Right.
so many.
All right, I like this. We got to keep this going. We'll continue into the next segment. We're gonna have to take a break. We'll be right back after this messages.
Do you know why we pulled you over?
Was it because I was speeding?
No. It's because you weren't listening to the
This is Wilma Shakespeare
Anger.
and Disaster Chief from Miami's Vice City Rollers, inviting you to tune in to Rink Rash Radio on 247miami.tv. New shows every Saturday at 9 p.m.
With encore replays Monday at noon and 10 p.m., Tuesdays at 10 a.m.
and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and again at 10 p.m.
Find out everything you've ever wanted to know about roller derby in the 305
Get the 411 on the women's team
The men's team,
and even the juniors.
Rink Rash Radio.
Rink Rash Radio
Rink Rash Radio.
on 247miami.tv.
Nah, come on. Give me something with a little bass in it. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Roy O from The Roy O Show. Don't forget to tune into my show every Thursday night at 7 p.m. right here on 247miami.tv. Join us for our Walker Talker segment where we cover all things Walking Dead. Lil O got all the sports info for you on Jock Talk. And don't forget, we got our brand new segment, The Roy O Show Theater. Tune in every Thursday night, 7 p.m.
If you don't listen to the George West Show, you will miss out on this.
You know what I did? I took my penis off, I put it in a jar, and it is in a drawer at my house right now because today is all about the ladies, and I want to be just one of the girls.
Listen to the George West Show.
Saturday and Monday at 8 p.m.
Now back to the Roy O Show.
Veronica Corningstone and I had sex, and now we are in love!
I love carpet. I love desk.
Brick, are you just looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love lamp.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
On 247miami.tv.
All right, guys,
I love
welcome
that
back.
movie.
That movie is hysterical.
But he plays that character so well.
Yeah, he really does. He even played that character at the Justin Bieber roast.
Oh, I missed that.
It was funny. It was really funny.
I heard it was funny, but
Yeah,
then he made it like sad at the end or something like that. I don't know.
Well,
I didn't
yeah,
watch it.
Justin apologized for being a douche and all
The
this stuff.
loser that he is.
He was. It was funny, and then he got his chance to let out and let people know that he's remorseful and he feels bad for all the stuff that he did. But whatever. So
he's a kid. You shouldn't have to apologize to anybody.
Next, what is this? Saturday?
Yes.
Next Saturday, April 18th. Go check out some women's roller derby action. The Miami Vice City Rollers will be taking on the Central Derby Demons at the Sunnyland Hockey Rink, 9300 Coral Reef Drive in Miami, Florida. Bleacher seating is limited, so please bring a folding chair. Ticket information, go to miamirollerderby.com. Tickets are $12 at the door, $10 pre-sale, kids 10 and under free. What? Some women's roller derby action this next Saturday, April 18th at 7 p.m. Bout starts at 8 p.m.
What?
So, what are you? This guy.
What?
So many drops. It's confusing.
Love
What
it.
did you just say?
All right, we're supposed to get into some sports, but let me go ahead and let me get these movie picks out of the way. All right, this week at the box office, coming in at number 3 was Get Hard.
Wait a minute.
Sounds like a porno.
Whoa,
does.
there's a porno going on. There's a porno movie now going on.
It sounds like a porno.
It's a Will Ferrell movie.
It's a Will Ferrell movie.
Is
So it is
it
a
already
porno.
out? It's
So it
already
is a
out.
porno.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, it's already out. It made $13 million over the weekend. It's made a total of $57 million. Coming in at number 2 was Home. I'm guessing that's that cartoon, I think, with J-Lo. J-Lo's doing the voicing or whatever. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. They made $27 million. Their total comes up to $95 million.
Are you serious?
Coming in at number 1, as expected, the most anticipated film of the year, Furious 7.
Wait, what?
It was one of the biggest. It's the biggest in history. It's already grossed over nationwide, worldwide. It's already grossed over $300 million.
I know, but you do understand that Avengers comes out in 2 weeks. So
I understand
that's going to
but
be over.
This is Paul Walker's last ride. In their opening week in the U.S. alone, made $147 million.
Okay, I went to go see it. I mean, I was part of it, but don't get me wrong. Just because it's not going to beat the Avengers.
Well, no,
There's
well, remember,
no chance.
At this point in history,
it's the ghetto
made
Avengers.
its money, but it's at this point in history, it's made its money. And this time, in the timeline of life, right now, it's made its money. Yeah, Avenger when it comes out, it'll break that, and the summer continues.
That's fine. Right now, it's the top movie.
That's not the most anticipated movie of the year. You got Star Wars.
It's one of the most.
You said the most.
Did I?
Yes, you said the most. I heard it. You said the most.
Well, then then
maybe someone somewhere was anticipating this movie. Maybe the guy who made the movie.
All right.
Was
If I did say the most, it's one of the most.
Can we talk about how this is the Ghetto Avengers?
It's the Ghetto Avengers?
Yeah. It's a superhero crew getting together.
Break it down.
Driving cars, saving the world from bad guys who are ridiculous. It is I mean, Vin Diesel is the whole. No, I'm sorry. The Rock is the Hulk. Okay, then you got Vin Diesel, Captain America, lifting cars in this movie. Like what? What?
Oh yeah, you're
serious. Right. Don't spoil this for me. Don't spoil anything.
No,
but he lifts a car.
Yeah, and then you got Ludacris, is kind of like Ludacris and Tyrese, kind of like Iron Man, both of them. Because I mean, Ludacris is all right. That's a stretch, but you know,
I'll buy it.
But it's just ridiculous. It's the same. It's a ridiculous movie, and I'm happy that people went to go see it, and it was very touching at the very end. Don't get me wrong, but you know. Come on.
Yeah, I heard the last 5 minutes are pretty bad.
Let's be real. You go in this movie, and the second you turn your brain on, the movie sucks. But if you have it shut off and you suspend disbelief, the movie's okay. But I mean, come on. Like you're watching those scenes.
But they can fly through buildings.
3 of them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. They do in the movie. And
spoilers.
I mean, no, that wasn't a trailer.
Oh.
I mean, somebody just
man, they walked into a room. Is that a spoiler?
Damn it! You ruined the whole movie for me.
And I mean, the only thing that you really see a lot of is Vin Diesel's double chin.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying. All these people are old now. They're over 15 years they've been doing this, and I hope this is the last movie and they don't make.
He's not the same Dominic Toretto he was.
Yeah, Dominic.
Well, his IQ's the same. It's just funny. It's just. He's not trained in anything yet. He's fighting this trained, ridiculous special black ops kind of guy.
Yeah, right. Like, why did they get recruited?
Right. The Rock had this great fight with Jason Statham, and it's a great fight. Don't get me wrong. And then Vin Diesel, who's not trained at all, is a street fighter who just picks up his trusty wrench, and now he's a fighter. Like, I just don't understand this movie, and it's ridiculous. There's like 4 head-on collisions, and and Vin Diesel never has a scratch on him.
Whatever. Top point was, it's #1 at the box office this week. Yeah,
it's a fun movie. I suggest
Somebody's
you go watch
making money.
it. I suggest you go watch it. It is a fun movie, and don't get me wrong, I enjoyed watching it. It was a good experience, but it's a Fast and the Furious movie.
All right, going into our Netflix picks of the week. All right, I'm gonna recommend, according to I forgot what site, I forgot to write it down, but they recommend these as the top 3 movies. The Babadook is on Netflix.
Is that a Bollywood movie? Are you looking at Bollywood movies? What are you?
The Babadook. It says it takes horror to a whole new level.
Yeah, it's Bollywood.
When a widow's young son begins having nightmares about a monster in their home. The boy's mother, played by Essie Davis, who was in The Matrix Revolutions, soon realized that perhaps her son isn't lying about the monster who came from within the pages of a children's book.
Ricky, do you think?
No, I know exactly what this garbage ass movie is.
What is
it? It's a stupid ass horror movie that is done.
Spoil it.
It's a horror movie. It's all it is. It's a horror movie. So that's all you need to know.
Hey, that's what I'm
going
by what it said here.
You got Netflix picks is Daredevil coming out, dropping April 10th and midnight, 12:01.
There you go.
That's the Netflix pick. Don't watch anything else but Daredevil.
But these are actually movies. That's a TV show.
But this is
we can count it. We'll count it. Yes, because I didn't know about it until you mentioned it earlier, and now I'm
sorry that I'm
very
hijacking.
excited.
I feel like I'm hijacking the segment. I'm sorry.
You pretty much are, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. But I'm excited for this whole Daredevil thing. So, and then I'm sure this is probably one of Ricky's favorite movies. #1 most or newest movie on Netflix to watch.
I feel an eye roll coming on.
Noah.
Eye roll.
It's Russell Crowe. He plays the title of Noah based on the biblical story of
what
a man
happens
who is chosen by God to take on a mission before a monumental flood covers the world.
How convenient.
How nice. I'm sure I
love watching fiction.
I knew you I knew you would love that one.
Fiction's my favorite. I love Lord of the Rings.
We're not gonna get religious.
Star Wars.
We're not gonna get religious.
I love Noah.
But hey, we're not gonna get religious. But there are a couple of holes in that story. We're not even gonna get into it.
A couple of them?
There's a couple of holes in that story. But like I said, we're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it. We gotta do some sports.
Just a few.
Let's talk. Do you have my Jock Talk intro?
No, where was it?
You don't
Never
have
in here.
Oh my goodness.
Jock Talk. Here we go. I'll sing it for you.
Yeah, we'll talk about Noah. In the meantime, while he's looking for that, we'll talk about Noah. So, Russell Crowe.
We're really gonna talk about this
just for a second.
Oh my god!
So he has to get.
I'm scared.
2 of every animal. Is that so?
Yes.
Blue poison frogs. And this happened in the Middle East.
I got it.
Conveniently,
I found the intro.
the most of the organisms in this world are where? Oh my god, the rainforest. And most of those organisms don't breathe underwater.
Okay,
so how did they survive?
Like I said, we're not gonna get into religious.
We're not getting a religion. I'm just asking questions.
Let's just do this. Let's do this.
My bad.
Oh my goodness.
So we're gonna get into jock talk soon. We're gonna talk about the
And
mighty.
this thing just keeps disconnecting.
The
Why?
mighty heat.
Why?
Because it's not gonna be done now.
All right, forget it. I guess no intro for jock talk.
All right, the mighty heat. How they have fallen. We're gonna talk about them first.
Playing tonight, right?
I cares. It does hurt. It hurts me pretty
Honestly,
bad.
who cares?
I'm not even gonna lie. I am hurt pretty bad. But there's
Opening
still a
game?
chance
Of what?
of getting to the playoffs.
Yay.
We can still make it to the playoffs.
Yay. And then face the Atlanta Hawks, get swept. Or we can face the Cleveland Cavaliers, maybe win a game. And then get beat down. And then what? And then what?
No, the
We're gonna have a
way
good draft pick.
I don't think we're gonna end up with that with the Cavs. We're probably gonna end up, if we make it to the playoffs, it's gonna be Atlanta round 1.
And you beat Atlanta, knock off them.
It's a joke.
And then keep.
That's
a good joke.
I love the Heat. I really do, and I'm a Heat lifer for life.
What was it you were saying? Eastern
But
Conference
I
Finals?
don't
Yes.
know. I don't know if we can take the number 1 team.
Who was right about this team? In this room, we had a few differing opinions, and some
Look at
people
Roy's face, bro.
was talking about Eastern Conference Finals, and other people were being realistic, saying we might make the playoffs, we might not.
Hey, we had a string of bad luck, man.
That's part of this game, bro.
It's just how can you?
Luol Deng
You're
sucks.
basically trying to
McRobert
you're acting like,
sucks.
oh, I've said it from the beginning.
I have.
How could you
I have.
predict that all these people were going to get hurt and all these people were going to be sick?
All right, I didn't know that Bosh was going to be hurt. But other than that, it wasn't very hard to say that Wade wasn't going to be completely healthy all year.
Okay, but I can say comfortably.
Deng hasn't been healthy in the last 2 years. McBob got hurt within the first week of the season.
Okay, but I can say comfortably, 100%, without a doubt. And you can fight me on this. I'll fight it to my death. If Bosch was still here, we wouldn't be fighting for the playoffs.
See,
we would be in the playoffs.
You can say that and make it up because we don't know what would actually happen. What we do know is actually what happened, and they're in a horrible conference with horrible teams that are fighting for this 8th seed. It's not like we're in the West when you got good teams like Phoenix and Dallas.
It is
and
pretty sad.
And Oklahoma City.
It is pretty sad.
We're fighting with Milwaukee,
Okay.
the Hornets, Brooklyn, and the Celtics. Come on.
I get you. It is pretty sad.
Give me one
that
player.
the teams right
on
now
the
in the
teams.
East that are fighting, there's like 4 teams that
It's
are
a
under
joke.
500.
It's a joke.
I understand. I get you.
Dragic is good. Okay, if Wade was healthy, yes, and Bosch was healthy, yes, we'd be a better team. But what are we looking at then? A 4th seed, and then what? We're still a fraudulent team that isn't going to do anything.
Season's not over yet, Ricky.
Oh, you're right. We're fighting for our
Season's not
playoffs
over
lives. Think about what we were talking about last year, the year before that. We were talking about going to the finals. Now we're clawing to get to face Atlanta.
We just
and get swept.
had a string of bad luck this year. But next year, with the squad that we have,
There's always next year, isn't there?
I
John
think
John?
we can be definite contenders. This season's not over yet, though. You never know; they might pull something out of their butts and miraculously end up,
in the first place.
Yeah, they
They
might.
say,
Who
"I got it,
knows?
see?
Who knows? We don't know.
You're right. This might happen.
They have to win the next 4 games.
But you mean might happen? I mean, like,
Okay, but if then we're only 1 game back of the A seat, so there's still chance.
Yeah,
I will
no,
give you
I
the
agree.
hope.
I agree with you.
I
There's
will
still
give
chance.
you my
I will
car.
sing when the fat lady sings.
I will give you my car if we win 2 games against Atlanta.
And
If we make it to the playoffs, I'll be surprised.
All right,
It'd be better if we don't.
hold that thought. We'll be right back.
All in
after
for
the break.
Winslow.
and Disaster Chief.
From Miami's Vice City Rollers, inviting you to tune in to Rink Rash Radio on 247miami.tv. New shows every Saturday at 9 p.m.
with encore replays Monday at noon and 10 p.m., Tuesdays at 10 a.m.
And Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and again at 10 p.m.
Find out everything you've ever wanted to know about roller derby in the 305.
Get the 411 on the women's team,
the men's team,
and even the juniors.
Rink Rash Radio.
Rink Rash Radio.
Rink Rash Radio.
On 247miami.tv.
Nah, come on. Give me something with a little bass in it. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Roy O from The Roy O Show. Don't forget to tune into my show every Thursday night at 7 p.m. right here on 247miami.tv. Join us for our Walker Talker segment where we cover all things Walking Dead. Lil O got all the sports info for you on Jock Talk. And don't forget, we got our brand new segment, The Roy O Show Theater. Tune in every Thursday night, 7 p.m.
This and every Friday, Metal and Mayhem. I am your host, Craig Cook. Heard live every week here on the 247 Miami Radio Network. Hit 247miami.tv, part of the Zombies Don't Sleep crew. Fridays, 10 p.m. until we quit. Join me for Metal and Mayhem.
Now back to the Roy O Show.
John's a little under the weather. You sound a little under the weather, buddy.
Yeah, it must sound weird right now. Huh?
You actually sound kind of sexy.
I feel like I sound like when you hold your nose and you got that.
No, that's exactly what you sound like.
You sound like Slim Shady. Slim Shady. I'm a Santa Twin Brady.
On 247miami.tv.
All right, guys, let's continue the talk. We went through Jock Talk. We talked a lot of Heat. We didn't even get into the Marlins. We're going to go over the Marlins for a couple minutes, and then we'll get right into the new segment, In or Out. Marlins, yes, unfortunately, have not started out in ideal fashion.
0-3?
Yes. We got swept.
Swept?
We got swept. Sorry.
Bring the brooms out.
Yeah, we got swept.
And the English teachers.
But
what did you just say?
Thanks, Ricky.
It's all right.
We got swept by the Atlanta Braves. Our offense we were killing it in spring training.
We were.
And right now it's kind of like we've hit I don't know what happened.
A brick wall.
Yeah.
That's what we like to call
But we still have 158 games to play.
It's over. I'm playing.
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
No, I mean,
but look, I'm gonna throw out a theory here.
Okay.
Here
we
and
go.
tell me if you're with me. This is gonna be the first In or Out.
Perfect season.
Okay? No. The Heat started off their year 3-0 and finished or have been finishing in disappointing fashion.
It's not
the
good.
The Marlins have started 0-3, but they're gonna finish in first place.
All right. See, that's funny because
what does that mean?
You do understand who's in our division, right? Who's going to win a division?
I don't care.
It's the Nationals.
I don't care.
Let's be logical. We might be able to make some noise if we make it into the playoffs, but we have to get there first. We're not going to win a division. We don't have the staff for it. The Nationals do. The Nationals are going to win a division. It's set. And now with Atlanta has a 3-game lead over us and the tiebreaker. But I mean, like you said, it's early in the season and our bats were hot, but things happen. You know, bats go cold. Baseball's real funny that way.
I think that when the Marlins go on their 9-game winning streak, we'll forget about all this.
We always start off pretty bad in May as well.
We're just kicking off the cobwebs right now, in my opinion. I think that's what we're doing.
But do we even have a really good team? Let's think about it.
Yes, we actually really do.
Wait a minute. Break that down.
We traded our best young prospect for D. Gordon, who then was traded
for our best young prospect. Who are you talking about?
Andrew Heaney. He was a pitcher. We traded him to the Dodgers, who then in turn traded him for Howie Kendrick, who's a better second baseman than D. Gordon. So essentially, we got hosed on that deal. We got the worst player on the deal, and we gave up the best player. Andrew Heaney is going to be a great pro.
Okay, but we did get Martin Prado.
Okay. Who's 30-something years old.
We got Michael Morris.
Okay, Michael Morris, and that was a decent pickup. Matt Latos is hurt.
And Latos actually started off terrible this year.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Where
but
are these
like
good players.
They were talking about it on ESPN. In like 150 something major league starts that Latos has had, this is the first time he's been taken on the first inning. Everybody has an off day. It's okay to have an off day.
They just have him in our uniform.
The whole point that I was getting at is the Heat started off wonderfully and have ended. The Marlins have started off, but they're gonna end up spectacular.
I'm not down with this. It's not even the same sport.
I think it's gonna happen.
I love how like hopeful you are. Like just
the optimism just radiates from my pores.
The only way the Heat will continue playing after these next 4 games is if they put on Marlins uniforms.
All right. Who's with me?
That's the only way the Heat will continue. The Heat players will continue playing is if they put Marlins uniforms on because they're not making it into the playoffs.
All right. Who's with me? Giancarlo Stanton's going to hit 84 home runs. I just have a feeling.
No, that's just being unrealistic.
84.
Wait. What am I doing differently than you are? Nothing. I'm saying something ridiculous without any backup or anything, and then you're just like, "Are you with me? You guys with me? Yeah, fans."
Serious?
Like,
hey, I have faith. I believe.
Are you crazy?
I'm a believer.
We talked about this last segment with the Noah thing. You can't just believe things because people say they're true. Okay,
but I believe it's gonna happen. The Marlins have been waiting for a squad like this for years.
We don't have a great squad. We still have one of the
We've
lowest.
sucked. I love the Marlins, but yes, we've sucked for the past 4, 5, 6 years.
Look, the Kool-Aid was for the season ticket holder, so they don't pull out from buying season tickets.
Exactly.
But don't drink all that Kool-Aid.
Don't say that all these players are great because they're not. What this has just happened. Why do Miami fans are so stupid? We do it with the Dolphins every year. No. I'm sorry.
Idiot.
We do it with the Dolphins every year. We get rid of these players.
Yeah, but the Dolphins are just garbage.
Oh, but the Marlins have been so much better besides 2
We
other
got
years.
3 championships.
2.
Oh, yeah. 2 championships.
And also, but other than those 2 years, they haven't been relevant. They've never made it to the playoffs besides those 2 years. So, I mean, we have 2 good years. The last one was in 2003. 2 years after 9/11.
I'm going to change Ricky's name.
We are 14 years after 9/11.
I'm changing your name. You're no longer Ricky. You're Debbie Downer.
No, I'm realistic.
You're Debbie Downer.
Give me something to root for.
All right, realistic Ricky. And then what am I? Dream Boy Roy or something?
Yeah, man, you dream. You dream big, man. You're a dreamer.
Hey, go big or go home, man. Go big or go home. Simple as that.
I just spit the real. I just let you know what's going on.
You're hurting my feelings though.
I understand. Trust me.
It's only 3 games into the season.
I'm probably.
I mean, how?
All right, I'm a bigger Marlin fan than I am a Heat fan or a Dolphin fan.
Wow.
I'm a big baseball fan.
That's saying a lot.
All right. So, but I'm realistic. We're not going to be that great. Our rotation's okay. Our lineup's okay. We could make it into the playoffs, but then what?
I do have to say, in the past couple of games, there's been some funny incidents. I don't know if you guys caught the whole thing that happened in Game 1 with Ozuna,
or the rain delay that we had when we have a roof.
Yeah, exactly. Who dropped the ball on that one?
Or Michael?
Did you guys hear about the Ozuna thing?
Yeah.
No, what happened?
No. Ozuna, he went to make a diving catch, and he puts his glove in the air like, I got it. And the ball's like 10 feet behind him.
That's great.
Oh, man.
And, Michael Buffer also calling.
So the whole time, these guys are just continuing to run the bases, and Ozuna has the ball behind him, and he thinks it's in his glove.
Wow.
And then how about D. Gordon? Like an inning or 2 later, puts down a bunt down the third base line, face plants after like 5 steps.
He's so garbage.
He just fell. Bonk.
And then Michael Buffer says Christian Yelich's name, Christian Yell.
Christian Yell?
That's what he called him, Michael Buffer. Because he was there opening night, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He called him Christian Yell and not Christian Yelich.
That's
because we are all about show and everything like that, and we're not actually a good team. You pull back the curtain, we're garbage.
Hey, we have 159 games left. Okay?
I love your optimism.
The Marlins are going to turn a lot of heads. Let's go straight into in or out. Let's get this over with. All right?
I'm out.
First statement in or out. Are you in or out? John Carlos Stanton will be the National League MVP in 2015.
What?
I'm out.
Out.
I gotta be out.
Why?
What an idiot.
Damn you guys.
Because he had such a great year last year, and
He almost made it last year.
and he got hit in the face with a ball, and that changed players.
If he finished the last year, he might have been in the MVP.
He might have been, yeah. But he got hit in the face with a baseball. That changes everything.
Okay, but
Wait a minute.
I think he'll turn around.
Wait a minute. What tells you? Why do you say that based on 3 games that they've lost?
Because I have faith. Shut up.
No, he just.
Next one.
I think we're gonna win.
Next one. Are you in or out? Mixing mayonnaise and ketchup together makes a great dipping sauce.
In.
So in.
In, right?
Nah.
I
Pink
love
sauce
that.
is delicious.
Pink sauce is the best.
Yes.
All right.
I think FIU is gonna win a national
In or
championship
out?
this year.
Tonight, the Miami Heat will beat the Chicago Bulls and claim the 8th seed.
Well, it is the second night on the back-to-back for the Bulls. Is Derrick Rose gonna play?
I don't know.
Well, these are all questions I need answered before I can answer this.
Hey, bro, you just gotta say in or out. That's all you gotta do. In or out.
I'm out.
I'm in.
In. I'll buy.
Good. We finally get one. All right, in or out. Furious 8.
What?
I'm out.
Of course, they have to.
They're going to make it.
They're going to make
it.
it.
I'm talking about, am I going to watch it if it comes out? I'm going to watch it if it comes out. Do I want it to come out?
Like,
No.
are you in that it should be made or out that it shouldn't?
Should not be made. There's 7
Ricky's
movies.
Depends on the cars for me, because if it's muscle cars,
So it's all about the cars for you.
I love cars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
You're in.
I mean, they're going to make it. It's
I mean,
made $400 million worldwide first weekend. They're going to make it.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Be dumb not to.
In or out?
Ghetto
Wearing
Avengers.
a bra should be illegal for all single women over 18 years old.
I'm
in or
out.
out?
I'm out.
That is so. I'm so in on that one. That should be.
Why?
I have kids.
And
For single women over 18.
I'm a feminist.
I have daughters.
You got a problem?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I have daughters.
Wait.
Yeah, no bra to girls. You better put on a bra, girl, before you go outside.
Wait,
I'm your dad.
Are you not a feminist?
I don't know what the difference between a feminist and an unfeminist.
Do you believe women should have equal rights as men?
I believe they should show us our boobs. I just want to say boobs.
Now this just got really misogynistic. But all you have to believe as a feminist is that women believe that women should have the same rights and
Yeah.
everything
So
is-
if
Okay, so
they
they should have the right.
they don't.
They should
we
have
don't
the
wear
right
bras.
to not have to wear a bra.
We don't wear bras.
makes
Why
them.
would they
No
wear
one-
bras?
no one's
we
making
don't
them.
put on our,
No
to
one's
cover
making
our
them.
man boobs.
You are making a law to get them to stop wearing bras.
You're right. I did say it should
And
be
what
illegal.
qualifies as single? Facebook official or what?
You're right. You're right. I did say it should be illegal. All right. Here's another in or out.
I listen.
Men should keep a minimum 2 urinal distance when in an empty bathroom.
I'm down for that. Not 2. I mean, I'm good with 1, but I mean, you shouldn't go next to the other person. It's just
Exactly.
unnecessary. But just like a movie theater, you shouldn't sit next to
That happened to me the other day. I'm at the bathroom in a public bathroom. I stand. The guy comes to the urinal right next to me. I'm like, buddy, you got 5 other urinals to choose from.
Yeah.
You gotta stand right next to me.
But you didn't say any of this. You should have.
You should have
All
just
right.
crossed paths with
Here's the
them.
last before we go to commercial break. Are you in or out? The Roy O Show should extend to 2 hours. Are you in or out?
If we start on time, I'm in.
Wait, is Roy part of
If
the
we
show?
change the time, I'm in.
Obviously.
Wait, is Roy part of the show?
Always.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm messing with you.
Let's take a break. We'll be right
It's
back. after
right.
this. I'm out.
Fear, anger.
And Disaster Chief.
From Miami's Vice City Rollers, inviting you to tune in to Rink Rash Radio on 247miami.tv. New shows every Saturday at 9 p.m.
with encore replays Monday at noon and 10 p.m., Tuesdays at 10 a.m.
And Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and again at 10 p.m.
Find out everything you've ever wanted to know about roller derby in the 305
Get the 411 on the women's team
The men's team,
and even the juniors.
Rink Rash Radio.
Rink Rash Radio
Rink Rash Radio.
on 247miami.tv.
Nah, come on. Give me something with a little bass in it. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Roy O from The Roy O Show. Don't forget to tune into my show every Thursday night at 7 p.m. right here on 247miami.tv. Join us for our Walker Talker segment where we cover all things Walking Dead. Lil O got all the sports info for you on Jock Talk. And don't forget, we got our brand new segment, The Roy O Show Theater. Tune in every Thursday night, 7 p.m.
This and every Friday, Metal and Mayhem. I am your host, Craig Cook. Heard live every week here on the 247 Miami Radio Network. Hit 247miami.tv, part of the Zombies Don't Sleep crew. Fridays, 10 p.m. until we quit. Join me for Metal and Mayhem.
And now back to the Roy O Show.
I think I was in love once.
Really? What was her name?
I don't remember.
That's not a good start, but keep going.
She's Brazilian. Chinese.
What happened to my volume?
Met her in the bathroom of a Kmart, and we made out for hours. Then we parted ways, never to see each other again.
I'm pretty sure that's not love.
Damn it.
On 247miami.tv.
That was loud.
Oops. Man, where's Octavio?
It's all right.
Come back.
I like your choices in music, though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, 8 Mile Road, good track.
All right, guys. You know what time it is? It's time for Walker Talker.
Wait.
That was really bad.
We're going to talk about Arrow or Flash?
After.
All right. Carl, get back inside. Carl, get inside.
Sorry!
Eat your pudding.
Sorry! I'm a better father than you, Rick. I'm a better father than you, Rick. You know I was watching that?
Really? Why the hell does this? Oh my god!
By the way, your Walker Talker music here just as music.
That's fine.
Oh, there's no
I just wanted to play some music.
There's no imaging,
just so we can like get the people psyched and hear the Walking Dead music. You know what I mean? I don't know. Every time I hear that music, I'm like, Walkers! That's pretty loud.
I've never even heard that. I've never even watched the show, and
How can you have never seen the
I'm
show?
never going to. I'm not into this cultural phenomenon. I'm not in.
Well, for those of you who are into The Walking Dead, season 5 is over.
The biters.
No, they call them walkers.
And then who calls them the biters?
Whoa, the governor used to call them the biters.
The biters.
Yeah.
Biters?
Yeah, he used to call them biters. But
all right, my bad.
Season 5 ended in a spectacular fashion.
Spoiler alert for people.
I think Glenn is getting a little soft, though. What do you think?
He's always been soft.
This guy tried to shoot him, tried to kill him out there, and he's trying to save his life to get him back into the camp.
I've said it since day one. I didn't like Glenn, but that's because he's with Maggie, and I love Maggie.
You just want Maggie.
I just want Maggie.
That's not a valid point.
What's Daryl doing?
Daryl's the man
he's the new scout, basically, for the new camp. He goes out and recruits new people to bring in.
He hangs out with the gay guys a lot.
Yeah, he does. He very does.
I hope. No. Hopefully, no. Don't tell me this.
What? There were rumors. That he might, and he said that even if he doesn't care what orientation they give him, whatever role they give him,
they have minorities.
He said he would rock it. So he said that he wouldn't care. He would rock whatever role they give him.
There are minorities in the show, like Latin people, Asian people.
There's an Asian.
Well, there's one Asian. We got Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn is an
I don't
Asian.
like Glenn.
He's an Asian.
He's an Asian.
he's from the Orient.
So, but
Gino,
the end. What did you think? Oh, you haven't seen it. Have you caught up yet? You haven't
I have
caught up?
not caught up to it.
Dude, how could you not have caught up to this?
He's The Walking Dead. He has other things to do.
No, it's 24/7 Miami, not 24/7 Walking Dead. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I like that though. It's 24/7 Miami. You have to be on it all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Our first episode in 4 weeks, and nobody came prepared.
Well, I came prepared because I don't watch the show at all. How is that prepared? Well, you knew this already. Jeez.
Just for the audience,
All right.
for the audience that did watch it, tell us what's been going on.
Yeah, who died?
What's been going on? Noah is sadly no longer with us.
Not to be confused with the Russell Crowe character.
Yeah, no, not Russell Crowe.
These are all four-letter words.
Even though that character is still no longer with us too.
Carl, Noah, Glenn, Rick. Can we have some Beth? Can we have some
Maggie has 2
longer
G's.
4-letter words? Mine is Daryl.
We have Carol.
Carol
That's
and
4.
Daryl. These writers, man.
And what else
These
has
are
happened?
great.
The only thing, but okay, Noah got killed by freaking. He got eaten to
Zombies.
death by zombies because I forgot this guy's name.
Yeah, he just left them.
What a turn.
He basically they're stuck in like one of those little turning doors or whatever, where they're trying to like the rotating doors.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we
Like
don't
a
have
fancy
here.
building.
Yeah, and then
We have plenty of them.
Glenn and Noah are on
Yes,
one
sir.
side,
Not this
that
building.
other douchebag are on another,
Mhm.
and the douchebag starts pushing the door and opens enough so where the walkers can actually grab Noah, pull him out, and
But he did that because
And
he was scared,
they
like a little girl.
ripped his face off.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I
cool.
heard they had a
And
scene.
Glenn had to witness the entire thing. Like poor Glenn.
I heard they had a scene where Rick gets caught up with a bunch of zombies, and then they blink, it goes to commercial break, and then he's just back at camp, hanging out, like nothing happened. He just got out of it, or somebody was in a horde of zombies. It was like 2 episodes ago, or
Was it
maybe
a
last
dream?
episode, and then it just cuts to commercial break, and then he comes back, and then everything's fine. Like everything's fine.
I don't remember this.
No, I think he's talking about when the gay guy and
Somebody got away
they're in
without
the
getting
car.
hurt.
when they got saved by.
No. It doesn't show this guy get away or do anything. It just shows him getting hoarded by zombies, and then he lives.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about Glenn in the forest when he's fighting that dude, and the dude knocks him down, and then like 4 walkers are trying to
what's up with
attack
that?
Glenn. It makes you think that Glenn is gonna die. He's gonna get eaten by walkers.
How's he get away?
And then the other guy runs away, and he kills he killed the walkers. It doesn't show how he did it, but apparently he didn't die when all those walkers attacked him, and he went after the guy. But that guy has tried to kill him twice already, and Glenn is letting this guy live. I'm like, grow a pair, dude.
He's soft. He's soft.
You need to grow a pair.
Maggie's tougher than him.
This is killing
Now,
you.
and then
At a
now
premium.
Deanna's husband is dead because the blonde chicks are so bad with names right now.
It's a 4-letter word, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, whatever.
Think about it.
The blonde chick's husband turned into a douche. Apparently, he's been beating her.
Beating her, yeah.
And when they try to isolate him, he gets mad, gets Michonne's sword, and now cuts the guy's throat.
Yep.
So Rick has been trying to teach these people that you need to do these things in order to survive. You can't allow people like this in our society.
Now, Roy.
And now Deanna gets to see this, witness it firsthand,
and she tells
Rick, take
Do
him
it.
out.
Now,
Take him out.
now,
Do
Roy.
it, Rick. Do it.
Now, Roy,
So he shoots the guy in the face.
Double tap.
And then who shows up? Morgan.
Uh-oh.
Morgan's with Daryl and Aaron. And
man.
Now,
boom, drop the mic, walk away.
Now, Roy,
What's up?
after seeing all these years of being a fan of Walking Dead, and the argument that Rick makes that they have to be stronger. I mean, you feel it right now. I mean, understanding all the things that they have gone through, all the people they have lost, all the battles that they've
It was
gone
for
through.
a reason.
Yeah.
They had to kill him. It's necessary now.
So I heard
Yeah.
I heard they had a preview at the end of it. You want to talk about that?
A preview?
For the other season. It's like 7 or 12
No, they didn't.
seconds. That's what I heard for the not the next season, for the spin-off shows. And they
Oh,
had
I
like a
didn't
little
even-
12-second preview. Well,
I haven't seen that.
For
I didn't
those
see
of
that at all.
Those of you Walking Dead fans probably want to go check that out. It's supposed to be 12 seconds. I didn't watch it because I don't. Like
I
Walking
didn't
Dead.
see that at all. I didn't even know that was there.
But anything else that we need to discuss about the show that you think? Like
As
any
far
important
as-
things that we need to hit on?
It'll be back in October.
All right, Arrow.
Let's talk a little bit of Arrow. Go.
And
Give me
Flash.
some Arrow
Give me
stuff.
some imaging. Oh yeah. All right. So we got Oliver Queen. We got Ra's al Ghul. We got Malcolm Merlin. We got we got Captain Lance.
Green Batman.
Green Batman. He is Green Batman, but what do you think about it, Roy? How are you? First off, what are your thoughts on the season?
It's
I don't
taking a bit of a twist.
Yeah.
This whole
Ra's.
Oliver is now it's in line to be the next Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's the
It
one
makes
who's worthy,
sense though, because in
supposedly.
the previews for the entire year, it has shown arrow coming out of the, I guess like a pool or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's gonna happen.
Well,
how it's gonna happen?
Well,
I have no
you did
idea.
see how Roz is turning the city against him.
Yeah.
So that's how he's going to try to get him to do it. But I mean, who knows how that's going to end up turning out for him. Roz, though, I do like his character. At first, when he first was introduced in the show, I didn't care for him too much. But as the show has progressed, I believe him more and more as Ra's al Ghul. And I just don't understand why he wants Oliver to take his place. Like, does he want to die? I don't get it. But I guess we'll see what's going to happen, because we got Malcolm Merlin, who's the Black Hood, or the Hood, the other one, who's he has to help Oliver because he's the only person he knows in the league, and that Asian guy who's been in the flashbacks and everything like that. So I really wonder how the show's going to take a turn.
It's going to get interesting pretty quick.
Yeah. The next episode we have...
Now, let me ask you, because I don't know a lot. We got a couple minutes left, but I don't know too much about the actual Green Horn. I mean, the arrow, the Green Arrow from the comic books.
Okay,
is this anywhere related to the comic books?
No,
because I've never heard of the Arrow.
No, Arrow is
Ra's al
more
Ghul.
Arrow. Like we were making fun earlier. He's like Green Batman in the television show. He's more of an anarchist in the comic books and all like other portrayals of him. He's funnier. He's kind of like a Robin Hood, but you know, he will kill people and stuff like that. He doesn't have problems doing that. He's more of a vigilante.
He did have a problem killing people.
We're talking about the comic books.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, so I don't know. I think they had to portray him differently just for general audiences to like him, and they wanted Oliver to be a real serious person. Speaking of which, did you see that Stephen Amell was casted for Casey Jones in the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles half-shell movie?
I did hear about that.
How you feel about that? I'm excited.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so glad they're finally bringing Casey Jones
next year. There's going to be April O'Neil's love interest, obviously.
The thing is, I'm kind of like in love with the original Casey Jones dude from the original.
Oh yeah.
So like,
that guy's awesome.
This guy better live up to those standards.
A Jose Canseco bat.
Exactly. So, like I said, as long as this guy lives up to the hype, I'll be okay with it.
I'm happy with it.
I do like the name of the movie.
Half Shell?
Half Shell is pretty cool.
I like it.
So
Heroes in the Half Shell. Hero power.
It's pretty hard for me for them to do something that has to do with the Turtles and me not like it. I liked even the third movie. I don't have a problem with the third movie.
The thing is, I'm biased because Ninja Turtles was like my first love.
Me too. I mean, definitely.
So no matter how crappy, I'm still gonna like the movie.
It doesn't matter how crappy
I liked the new movie.
Yes.
But I hated Shredder. I hated him.
They
turned him into a transformer.
Yeah, but he was scary.
Yeah, they did.
But they turned him into a transformer.
Right, but when him and Splinter fought, that was sick.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was a really good.
That was sick.
It was awesome. But like it was too much for me. I think it was overdone.
I get it, but it's the Turtles. Suspend disbelief. How are you gonna suspend disbelief for fucking Walking Dead, and then you're not gonna suspend it for the fucking Turtles? Because it's the Turtles, man. It's the only thing in the world that matters. Cowabunga. Look, money is time. Time is time is money. Money is power, and power is pizza. It's the only thing we know about the world.
Power
Turtles.
All right,
it's the power of the pizza,
and the Turtles have it. So we need to calm down, and we need to not talk bad about Shredder. He was cool. I liked him, but
right. I like it. I'm on.
You're
on
in?
board. I'm in.
We'll talk about the Flash later.
We'll to get to the Flash next week.
We'll have a whole overview of the Flash. What we think.
But thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.